Hi, I'm Thomas Kent with Lion Athletics, here after a big-time 85-67 win over Eastern New Mexico. Here with Coach Jason Burton. Coach, thanks for sticking around. Figured their press out quick after some really early struggles, leading to a 13-0 run for y'all. What are your thoughts about responding to what they threw at you just right off the bat?
Man, a really good team. And I thought out the gate they came out focused. They just came off a really tough double overtime game versus Tarleton and still had energy. You expect them to kind of come out, not be as aggressive, but out the gate, they pressed us, got up 6-0, I think, and then we finally settled in and made a run on our own and tied the game a couple times and went back and forth. But to be down at halftime and then come out and end up winning by 18, the way our girls clamped down on defense, that's what won us the game, was our ability in the second half to really guard. I mean, we held them to 9 points in the third quarter and 21 for the half, and outstanding job defensively for our team.
Yeah, and I'm going to get to the defense here in a second. Brianna Wise, a career high, 22 points. She and Kayla Riley seemed like they were attacking the paint quite a bit, got to the free throw line a lot. Was that in the game plan from the start?
Well, we're number one in the country in free throws made right now, and I think that's been a focus of us all year, is getting the ball to the paint. I think we're very effective in the paint. I think our guards do a fantastic job of driving to the paint, creating contact, being balanced, and then our posts, we're undersized a lot of times, but they do a great job of facing up and attacking off the dribble from about 8 to 10 feet off, and did an outstanding job today of doing that. I thought that you talk about Brianna Wise and her career high, but a lot of that was sparked from her defense. She was so long. She was so effective in the second half as far as just getting passing lanes and creating. I thought her defense created a lot of offense for us, and not just her 3 steals, but some of the other plays. She made a lot of plays, got a lot of deflections that caused problems for them.
So the Greyhounds didn't score for the first 6.5 minutes in the second half. What'd you say at halftime to inspire that kind of defensive play?
You're the second or third person to ask me that, and one person asked me if I threatened to take away their meals or what. We just cleaned some things up, and I thought we changed how we pressed in the full court. I thought early on our zone press wasn't effective at all, and they scored on the back end of our zone press. But we changed how we pressed. I thought in the second half, just our attention to detail on ball screens. Our ball screen defense was a lot different, and they did a great job of containing, and that was a key focus. And then making sure we box out and rebound. They had too many offensive rebounds in the first half, and you don't get a stop unless you get the rebound. I thought we did a good job of keying in on those things.
We've spoken all week about the Greyhounds being first in the LSC. Talk about what this win does for your team.
Well, our whole goal, you start the year out, you got multiple goals, but our 2 main goals were find a way to win a conference championship and find a way to play in March and play in the NCAA tournament. And those 2 things, at this point in the season where we are in the win-loss column, you don't do it unless you beat a team like this. You got to beat this team. For us, we pretty much got to win out to have a chance at a regular season conference championship. But also, you want to put yourself in the best position for a good run in the conference tournament. And so all these games are big games. I think all year long at home we've played really well. And we take a lot of pride in defending our home court. And we thank all the fans, the band that came out, all the alumni that came back today. We had Brittany Jordan, who's our all-time leading scorer, and part of the Elite 8 team. Some of the members from our Elite 8 team came back. And so it was special to be able to get this victory in front of them.
Coach, Angelo State beat Midwestern today, so now with your win over Eastern, they'll both be tied at the top of the LSC. You play Angelo State Thursday. What's it going to take to knock them off as well?
We played a close game, I thought, for the most part, third place, and it's going to take a lot of the same things. They're a really good rebounding team. They're really good defensively, and they can score the ball. They got a lot of weapons over there, and so it's going to take a similar night like tonight. I thought our girls were locked in. I thought they played hard from start to finish. I thought our bench was great. I thought our energy was great, and so we're going to have a similar effort, similar game plan to knock them off.
Appreciate it, Coach. I'm Thomas Kent, Lion Athletics.